Giving back is a very important part of my life, and it was an important part of my parents' life, and I hope that I've taught my children that giving back should be a part of their life. It just seemed really important to me that over the years I gave, not huge amounts, only in the last maybe 5 or 6 years or 7 years have I really gotten much more involved with the university and gotten much more philanthropic. But it's the right thing to do. We're really fortunate. And it's just an important part of the ability to be able to say to somebody else who's deserving and who might not be able to cross the finish line, you know, here's some help to get there. And obviously I can't open my checkbook and write a check for somebody, but I can endow a scholarship. And it turned out it was a really easy thing to do. And it's a lot of money, but on a relative basis, it's not a lot of money. And the idea that it could be helpful to somebody who might have to choose between not finishing for 6 or 8 credits and finishing, it just seemed like the right thing to do. You know, finally, Montclair needs us. They need people who have that ability to give back, even if it's not endowing a scholarship or buying a room in a building or something like that. They do need people because even $1,000 makes a big difference at Montclair, whereas at some of these other schools with huge endowments, $1,000 is a rounding error. And here the school's appreciative, and I think that's very important. Every time I've spoken in classrooms, I found the students to be engaged. They've done their homework, they're prepared. They don't sit there and yawn, and they follow up. I think that's the other thing. I've gotten more LinkedIn requests from Montclair State students than I have when I've spoken to students in other universities. Most of them just, happy to hear you, but we have no time for you. Whereas the Montclair State kids were all about linking in. And I was very impressed with that. And to the extent I'm able to help them, of course, I'm happy to do that. I mentor a lot of people, and people seem to like that. Naming a space in the School of Business was pretty cool. I thought it was kind of like endowing the scholarship. I thought, well, here's something I could do. And so once I get down that path of here's something I can do, I think I should do it, and then I do it. I'm not one of these people who dithers around. I didn't want other people to get my room. I thought, I guess I've always said if there's a brick, I want my name on it. If there's a wall, I want my name on it. If there's a way to immortalize myself, I mean, how? I don't know the right word to use, but how egotistical to say something like that. But the reality is I thought it would just be a cool thing to have the Helane Becker study room. And so I did, and I wanted to do it before some of my friends and friendly acquaintances got there. So it's very competitive. I'm a very competitive person. And I thought it would be pretty neat to see my name on the wall.